Hello, and thank you for allowing me to share No Brainer with you. My name's Greg Leidick. I'm the COO of No Brainer Foods, a ketogenic company I started with my wife, Sherry. Many of you might know us from Two Moms in the Raw, a company that Sherry founded while in a healing crisis when diagnosed with MS. We're proud that we made raw foods accessible for all, and now we're doing the same thing with healthy fats. Next slide. At No Brainer, we make functional coffee creamers and beverages from healthy fats, not sugar, so that your body and brain are working at their best. As someone with MS, my wife has taken charge of her health each morning, and we're on a mission to do the same thing to let others experience it. We figured out a way to make improve customer habits rather than changing customer habits. Next slide. Research shows that healthy fats, organic grass-fed clarified butter, and MCT oil give the body the energy it needs to feel optimized. And imagine having these ingredients in a perfectly portioned packet, something like this. This is delicious in a cup of coffee or tea, something that 93% of the population enjoys each and every morning. The NIH has scientifically proven that these ingredients, first thing in the day, boost the brain and the metabolism, so you're burning fat for energy, not sugar. Starting your day with No Brainer eliminates harmful carbs from your appetite. The kicker, 95% of us believe breakfast is the most important meal of the day, yet 60% of us skip it, thereby failing to get the necessary nutrition to balance our sugar levels, support a healthy brain, and maintain a healthy weight. 68% of coffee drinkers put creamer in their coffee every day, 37 billion cups a year. It's a $3 billion market that hasn't seen innovation since 1940. Next slide. 14 months ago at launch, we expected a couple $100 in sales, and in the first month, we had over $10,000 worth of creamer sales. Last month, we launched our instant beverages, where you can get a hot coffee, a chai, a matcha latte, or a hot chocolate. Later this year, we'll launch our multi-serve liquid bulk creamer. Next slide. We see consumers want No Brainer. Athletes, thinkers, moms, millennials, the weight conscious, even diabetics, for whom Indiana University released a report showing that a ketogenic diet helps in the reversal of type 2 diabetes. We have 65% repeat business on Amazon. We have already over 1,000 doors and $450,000 in sales. Would have been $1 million, but we had to turn away orders because we couldn't keep up with demand. We actually said no to purchase orders. Next slide. Not a bad list for 1 year of business. Pretty proud of that. Next slide. We're clearly getting the attention of some very powerful and influential markets. Next slide. And we're getting some press. So we've caught the buzz of the industry and gained mind share with our core consumers in powerful niche markets. Next slide, please. So funding and uses, we're raising our A round. We need to accelerate. 50% of our raise will go towards working capital for finished goods so that future growth is not constrained. Next slide. Our plan and your investment takes us from 1,000 doors to 10,000 doors and from 450,000 in revenue to 16 million in 3 years. We'll improve our margin along the way. Next slide. So Sherry and I have done this before. We grew Two Moms in the Raw, our last company, to 40 million in sales in 10 years. Next slide. We don't do it alone. We've got great advisors. We're looking for new ones. Next slide. With No Brainer, fueling your day is as easy as stir me up buttercup. From athletes to moms to students, No Brainer is really making a difference. Next slide. Sherry and I would welcome your support and participation so you can help us get the world to improve their hot beverage rituals and join us in saying, stir me up buttercup. Thank you.